Alright guys, welcome back to more Let's Play Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness. We are trying a Battle CD again. Battle CD 32. We have a Lanoon, Alakazam, Dusclops, and Aggron versus a Gengar, Electrode, Shedinja, and a Shuckle. We got to do this in 5 turns. I think I have figured out the 2 turns that we need to do. Or at least, I believe I've figured out the first 2 turns that we need to do. Which, if that's the case, then we should be fine, I think. Yeah, Gengar, Electrode. And we start out with a Lanoon and Alakazam, which is just, it's bad. So what we're going to do is we are going to swap into Aggron and then swap into Dusclops. So this is our turn 1, is we just switch our Pokemon. Because the Gengar is going to use Mean Look on something and the Electrode is going to explode or self-destruct. Same thing. Alright, it does 12 damage, and that's it. So there goes the Electrode, in which then he sends out Shedinja. So we've already lowered him down an entire Pokemon. He uses Mean Look on Dusclops. Okay. We are going to mimic the Shedinja, and I'm going to imprison Gengar. Oh, we should have probably used Protect, but whatever. Okay. So we mimic the Shedinja, which allows us to use Shadow Ball, which allows us to hit the Shedinja. Oh no, now we know Shadow Ball. Okay. So now we just know Shadow Ball, which is nice. Okay, so I'm going to Shadow Ball the Shedinja. And I guess Mean Look the Gengar? I guess, I don't know. So Gengar's going to explode. It won't affect Shedinja. It won't affect Dusclops. Did not take out Aggron, which is exactly what I wanted. Perfect. Last time he got a crit, which really ended up hurting. Alright, now he sends out Shuckle. Alright, so he uses Shadow Ball on Aggron. Okay, so I wasted a turn with Mean Look, which is kind of crap. That gets rid of the Shedinja. So I should have used Ice Beam, which would have gotten me a little extra damage. So we'll Shadow Ball and Ice Beam, I guess. We'll see how much Shadow Ball does. 13 damage. But we got a special defense drop. And that did 13 damage. Alright, and so he's using Safeguard, so he can't be frozen or anything like that. So let's assume another like 10 damage on top of with that Ice Beam. I don't think it's going to be enough. Yeah, no. Okay. And then he uses Bide, which isn't going to help. Okay. We got him down to 25 health on the Shuckle. I think we can do this. If I don't just use Mean Look with the Dusclops, I think we'll be better. Yes. Because I think Lanoon is honestly going to be worthless. I mean, I could try a double edge, which is 120 power, but the Shuckle resists double edge. So we may end up wanting like to switch back to okay, so we're gonna switch to Aggron first and then Dusclops. Because then the mean look happens on the Dusclops, the self-destruct happens, does like 12 damage. 11 damage. There we go. Doesn't affect Gengar, doesn't affect Dusclops. Yep. And the reason why Explode, or not Explode, Gengar ends up using Explosion is because so it locks in Dusclops with the mean look, and then it goes for a Protect because it doesn't want to die. So we're going to mimic the Shedinja. And then I'm pretty sure that Gengar's moveset is Mean Look, Imprison, Protect, Explosion. So we use Imprison, which just means the opponents can't use any moves that Dusclops has, which means Gengar has to go for an Explosion. Okay. So we Mimic, we get Shadow Ball on our Pokemon. We Imprison, which ends up sending, which ends up causing Gengar have to explode. And I don't know if Shedinja even had another move. But now we will Shadow Ball Shedinja, and I'm going to throw an Ice Beam where Gengar is sitting. Okay, drops me to 63 health. Won't affect the two other ghost types. It's going to Shadow Ball on who? Why on Aggron? Maybe I'm doing Imprison a turn too early. Alright, well there goes Shedinja. So now we're down to one Pokemon, the Shuckle. And we still have an Ice Beam to hit him. Which does 9 damage. I'm going to try a Double Edge. Now we do 13 damage with the Shadow Ball. And if we get the special defense drop, then we do 13, which is a total of 52. Let's attempt switching to Alakazam to see if that'll help us. We did 9 damage. Awesome. He's going to rest, which is horse crap. And it's probably like a Chesto Berry or something. Yep. Okay. Shadow Ball. Psychic. So I think what we're going to want to do... Psychic does 26. Okay, so we're going to try this one more time. I might end up scrapping this video if we don't get it. Oh, critical hit for 27. That would have been great. Safeguard. So you got Safeguard, Rest, and Bide. Ugh. Okay. I think our first turn is still going to be the same, because that eliminates his Electrode. But I'm not going to Imprison right away. I think. So we're still going to switch our Pokemon team the first turn. These are difficult because you have to end up like really anticipating what the opponent is going to do. But the more that you play through it, the better you end up getting what the moves they're going to do is. But things end up changing based on what you end up doing. Okay, so we know it's always going to start out with a self-destruct and a mean look. That is just guaranteed. And so what we're going to do is we are going to switch to Aggron, and then we are going to switch to Dusclops. Okay, he self-destructs, does 12 damage to the Aggron, and kills himself. Perfect. So now we have 4 turns to eliminate 3 Pokemon. Now, in order for us to hit the Shedinja, we need to mimic the Shedinja's Shadow Ball. So we will mimic the Shedinja. Now, if I were to go Imprison, that would cause Gengar to explode right now. And we don't want Gengar to explode right now, I don't think. Let's just go Protect. I think we want Gengar to explode when Shuckle is out. So this is literally a turn of nothing except Aggron learning Shadow Ball. Perfect. Now we have Shadow Ball. We Shadow Ball Shedinja, and we Imprison. He still explodes turn 3. He still explodes turn 3. I was expecting him to end up doing like a mean look or something. He will always explode turn 3. I think I know what we want to do now. So we have Shadow Ball, we have Ice Beam here, but that's not going to be what's going to make us do well. 14 damage is nice, but... yeah, that brings it down that many points, huh? Unless I get, like, crits with both of them, it's not going to happen. But I may have a new idea. Well, we've lowered him down to... as long as he doesn't, like, rest or whatever. Lowered him down to 30 hit points. 31. Okay. One more try. I have an idea. No, I can't do my idea because he mean looks my Dusclops. No, wait. I still think I can get the idea off. Okay, can I skip this, please? Thank you. Turn 1's the same. Turn 1 will never not be the same. But I think we're going to switch the order they come in. I think I'm going to have Dusclops and then Aggron. Okay. Now, Gengar seems to mean look the person who is directly across from it, or the Pokemon directly across from the Gengar. So I'm predicting mean look onto whatever. Aggron. Yes. Okay. That is fine. I am going to switch to Lanoon. And I am going to mimic the Shedinja. That is fine. Shadow Ball will hit Aggron. Do 14 damage. That's okay. That damn special defense drop. Okay. Now I'm expecting Lanoon to die here. Now Covet steals an item, I think, right? But let's go for a headbutt where Gengar is, because yes, that is what if Lanoon somehow survives. Okay, he didn't. I didn't care. Ooh, wow. A lot of damage on the Aggron. Avoided with Wonder Guard, that's fine. I am going to attempt to bring out Alakazam. Okay, he brings out Shuckle. Sword Stance. Well, we know that he has more than one move, but it's not going to matter because he only has one hit point. Okay, so now what I have here is I have the ability to use Psychic, and I have the Shadow Ball. So Shadow Ball, or Psychic, Shadow Ball. Psychic has a chance to drop special defense. Shadow Ball has a chance to drop special defense. Psychic also does 30 damage. Okay, we got it. All right, this will do it. It took us 18 and a half minutes, but we figured it out. Well, there's this worthless special defense drop. Boom! Battle CD 32. All right, thank you, Fiesta. I'm hiccuping now. All right, Battle CD 32 we have completed. Okay, we get a revive. That's all right. All right. So, when we come back, either more Battle CDs or more bingo. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you then.